Yo, what's good, people? This is ShiSha Raks Ep.1. This is Uncle Sharma. I'm out here with my guy all the way from Boston, the US, Rocky Bobby. What's good, Rocky?
What's poppin', baby? We out here, big time. We got that little culture clash playing for us.
It's that UK versus US culture clash that we got going on.
Yeah, we clapped these bums in the Boston Tea Party. So, I mean, looking for more of
that. Look at this clown. So I'm going to give, my UK perspective on things, and Rocky's going to give his US/Albanian perspective on things. You know what I'm saying?
/Albanian. Yeah, you got to get that little nuance in there. It's important. I think it's dope. And I'm really looking forward to the show. It's going to be fire.
First episode, we're doing the review that everyone's been waiting for. Every Kanye fan's been waiting for months now. Jesus is King is out, and we're here with our first impression.
Bro, forget months. We've been waiting for fucking year. Like, this man promised us Yandi was going to come on Thanksgiving. like, what's going on? But you know what I'm going to say right now? I think it was worth the wait. It was. We're going to dive into each song, but very impressed so far.
Yeah, so same as Rocky. I'm super impressed. I've only listened to it once. How many times have you listened to it, Rocky?
3 times. 3 times. I'm going to be honest with everybody right now. I'm Kanye West's biggest fan. I'm aware that bias on my sleeve. I'm not going to fuck around about it. But I'm going to also say this. I can be very impartial too. When I first heard Ye, I was pretty disappointed. For like Kanye at Kanye's level, like all of his albums are like around 10 to me, and Ye was like an 8.5. So maybe that was you will.
still very high rating for Ye. I think I'll probably give it a 7.
Damn.
But we're using different scales compared to other reviewers. I'll let Rocky take you through our special scales that we're going to review this album with.
Yes. All right. So first we got the basic lyricism scale. There's certain artists that can be judged on the content of their lyrics, and there's certain artists that have different means to judge them. Lyricism is the classic way you judge an MC. You're talking about Jay-Z, Eminem, Kanye at times. It's huge. It's the wordplay that we're looking at. It's the structure of the song. It's what they're saying, the overall message. So it's kind of the traditional way you look at rap, in my opinion. But there are artists now that need to be looked at in different ways. You can't just box everybody in. And one of my favorite ways to look at something is the vibe meter. So that's where you got your Kid Cudi, Playboy Cardi, throw in Travis Scott, throw in even Frank Ocean in that type of genre, type of spectrum that we're going to be looking at. And that's the place that we kind of look at how well the artist is writing the beats. What feelings are they giving off? Are they really portraying what they're saying? Are they really getting you immersed into their world? And I feel like that's a huge thing now. And the most successful artists, honestly, mix lyricism with vibes, So we're going to be looking at those 2 scales. Now we've got a very special scale. A very, very special scale. This is the X factor right here. I call it the fucking horny meter. It's how horny is this fucking content. And I'm not talking about horny like sex horny. I'm talking about how fucking aroused are you when you're listening to this shit? Is this shit getting you riled up? Is this shit getting you worked out? Are you pumped up? That's the horny meter right there. And that's our most unique scale. So
yeah, man. So let's dive straight into the horny meter, Rocky. How horny is Jesus is King?
Bro, these guys were out here abstaining from sex, bro. These guys were out here not touching women. They were just being their purest selves for the entire time they're working on this album. And guess what? This is one of the fucking horniest albums I've ever heard. I didn't even know gospel could be horny, bro. It was very horny. I was right now just thinking about my arousal while listening to it. This shit was crazy. I was hyped. What did you think? Would you call this a horny album?
Yeah, before listening to it, I was gonna think, it's gonna be like a 0 out of 100 for horniness. But yeah, as soon as I put that first song on, it was like, when we put Jesus on for the first time on site, and that's how it was. It hit me straight, bam.
I have a lot of cleaning to do. I gotta wash all my underwear. Tried changing my underwear 3 times every single time I listen to it. Every time I talk about the horny meter, I'm gonna put on these sexy librarian glasses.
All right, Rocky is the most.
This is just for the horny meter. These only come out for the fucking horny meter right here. We're talking about it. So out of 100, we're judging things out of 100. We don't like these simplistic scales out of 5, out of 10. No, out of 100, I'm giving this bad man 99.5% horniness.
Ooh.
That's what's real. That's what's up.
That's the R. Kelly level of horniness. Um, I'm giving this I'm giving this a 95, and that's just because I've only listened to it once, and I was listening to it in my car, so I couldn't get too aroused. I was concentrating on driving without crashing.
That's a responsible man right there. Sometimes when I'm really aroused, I find that it helps me drive because then I have three hands on the wheel, So it's pretty wild.
Oh, this show just went left.
Very left. Doesn't matter though. We're gonna bring it right back into.
Shout out to Beyonce.
Shout out to Beyonce. Can't believe that listening to this album made me whole. I'm a man of God now, bro. I'm holy now. I had turned my back to God's word. What?
How religious were you before this album, Rocky? Let the people know.
Bro, before this album, I dabbled in Islam. I dabbled in Christianity a little bit, but I never felt attached to religion. Right now, I'm a man of God. Wow. I'm in touch. I'm in tune with nature. I rebuke the devil right now. I'm telling you all, I'm rebuking the devil as we speak right now. Yes, shaitan is gone. No, none of that haram shit, okay? I'm rebuking the devil. I'm cleansing my soul. I am pure.
Really
I'm halal now.
Right, guys, so we're just going to do a quick track by track first impressions. We're going to go through each track, and me and Rocky just going to, say what comes to our heads, freestyling our thoughts. So let's start off with the first song of the album, which is Every Hour. Right. First thoughts when you heard that?
I loved it as an intro, like that's how I wanted it to come. It sets the tone for the album. It sets the mood. I saw a lot of people early on Twitter like listening to it, and they were mad, like they didn't like it. They were like, "Oh, this is really like church music." Like they were expecting something else. But when you listen to the whole album, obviously it makes sense as the first song because it just kind of sets the mood. Not all the songs on the album are like that, so it's kind of an unfair criticism. It's like judging an intro skit. Like you can't really hate on it. It's a good way to start the album.
Yeah.
Simple enough.
Yeah, same for me. I think like I wasn't expecting like such a high energy start from the album. I was expecting maybe something a bit more mellow, but comes in straight with a lot of energy. It felt like when you first heard On Sight or On Yeezus. It's just like just the vibe is set straight away.
Yeah, it's just beautiful. It's art. He kind of incorporates the Sunday service, which is dope. So yeah, no complaints there. We out here.
We out here, baby. Let's go on to song number 2, which is Selah, which I think that's
God, play that shit. Play that shit, baby.
Mohammed Salah.
I thought it was Mohammed Salah. Salah's out here just balling. I thought it was Sila, but I don't know.
Okay, Sila. Actually,
must be some religious name.
I think he said Sila in the song.
As my God senses now that I'm a man of God are telling me to say Sila.
Okay, so thank you, religious Rocky. Pastor Rocky. Right, let's go.
Play that shit, baby. Play that. I love this song. Play that shit.
The organ straight away,
Oh, you just love the production.
God is king, we the soldiers. Ultra beam out the solar. When I get to heaven's gates, I ain't gotta peek over. Keeping perfect composure. When I scream at the
yeah, you can hear that straight away. It's like a crescendo, isn't it? It's like you can tell it's gonna be like me nugget toad.
We love that. Like I love the cadence he uses.
Yeah.
I love that throughout the song he actually uses like religious references.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just some sort of like people were accusing him before the album was coming out. They're saying, "Oh, it's a gimmick. He's always got these gimmicks that he does before albums. Like he's not actually religious." This man's like been dedicating all of his days. Like he's really been dedicated to this Sunday service program he's been doing. You can tell it. See that he's still a rapper. He can still rap as hard as he's ever done it. His production is crisp as ever too. Incredible. I love this song.
Yeah, the production on this song is like masterpiece.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think for me, it's for right now, like this is my favorite song of the album.
I think so. For me as well, honestly.
Right.
This and then one of the songs we're about to listen to. I'll get into that when we get there.
Right. Next one is Follow God. So even like all the titles as well is very like closed on Sunday, on God, what a God is. Everything's very God-centered.
Yeah, it feels very holy. You know, I'm gonna make a complaint right now though about one of the titles because it was one of the first things I noticed. His album is named Jesus is King, and then the last song is called Jesus is Lord. Just call it Jesus is King, bro. Kind of like
Yeah, that would have been a good way to finish it, right?
Yeah, I just don't understand why you have to change the word King and Lord. Like that's just kind of weird to me.
Wait, doesn't that sound like it's almost off Yay, like the beginning?
No,
Like almost
it
like
sounds like
Ghost
it's almost
Town.
off of yeah. You know what it also reminded me of? It reminded me of Otis too.
Yeah, what do you think of that one?
Man, I fucking love that song too, bro.
Yeah,
Again,
the beat drop is so like I didn't expect it.
the beat drop is incredible. Again, the production is phenomenal so far. There's been no song that I'm like, it's been incredible production. The cadence is unreal. I love the way he's like articulating himself. He knows how to command the energy, I feel like too. Like, you know when to be hype when you listen to his music. A lot of artists have to like kind of tell their crowd to get hype. I feel like he doesn't even have to. You just let the beat tell people, you know?
Shall we move on to the next one? Closed on Sunday. I think this is the one. This has been the controversial one on, well, not controversial, but people have been clowning this song on Twitter because of the lyrics.
Really? They have?
Yeah. Because it starts off with the Chick-fil-A reference at the beginning.
I thought that was fucking fire though, because the thing is, you don't want to be boring. You know, you want it to still be something a little catchy. I feel like this might be the catchiest song on the album, and the end of it kind of reminds me of 808s. It's really, this was my second favorite song off the album. This and Seal are like up there, and then probably Follow God. Like this three song stretch that it starts off with is unreal because it starts with Every Hour, which is like kind of to set the tone of the album, but then Sela, Follow God to close on Sunday. Incredible 3 songs to really just immerse you and get you excited for the album. I fucking loved it.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's a good 3 songs to start an album with. Sounds like it could be a Gunna song.
Right?
Close on Sunday. You my Chick-fil-A. Close on Sunday. You my Chick-fil-A.
This is what made Rocky say that this is one of the horniest albums he's ever listened to. That song doesn't even have to say anything super horny. You just know that that's a horny ass song. That's a song for the
eggplant emoji.
Big eggplant emoji, bro. Eggplant with the little drops of water.
It's a lot slower than the other songs. I don't know. It might grow on me. It hasn't grown on me as much as it has for you, I think.
Oh my god! No, that song really does it for me, bro. That song really, really does it for me. The end, like I said too, because we're not going to be able to get to it. But the end of the song is just super 808-y.
On God.
On God. Do it. On God.
This is a lot more like almost like a club song, like, you know, thing.
Yeah. You can really bump it. Nice driving song too, I feel like.
It's got like a Life of Pablo type vibe to me.
Yeah, I feel that big time. I fuck with the song. Very good.
I think this one might be the one that, you know, you might even hear, you know, in the radio or something.
The radio doesn't love Mr. Kanye West anymore.
No, that's true. But as in, like, I mean, this one might be the more mainstream hit.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think it will be. I think you'll see some Instagram captions with the close on Sunday in this one too, I think.
Yeah.
I think there's certain songs that you just know are gonna have some quotables on it.
Yeah.
This one gonna have some quotables on it. Yeah.
So the next song is one of the few ones with the featured artist on it, which is Ty Dolla $ign, Everything We Need. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play the next one.
Hit that, baby. For anyone that listened to the Yandi lyrics, they'll recognize the song too, because it was on there.
Yeah, this one, another more high energy one. It's got like a kind of you know, more modern trappy type of feel to it.
Yeah, it reminded me of something that would be on Ye.
Yeah.
I like what he does on it. It's not my favorite one on the album, to be honest. I like that it's like it starts off a little bit calm, picks up the energy, like it's still chill, but it's not doing what the first songs did for me. You know what I mean? It's still fire. It's like a mellow fire.
It's quite good on this.
I love Ty Dolla. Yeah, he really, every time he works with Kanye, it's incredible too. He's very talented, and Kanye really knows how to put together artists on a track. You know, DJ Khaled gets that compliment sometimes. I honestly don't think DJ Khaled's that good at doing it. I think he just finds a bunch of good artists and just throws them on together.
Just like let's you know, they're like
Kanye,
they're like the current Barcelona team with DJ Khaled's album.
Yeah, Khaled's like Barcelona. He's like PSG. Like, just throw a bunch of superstars on a team and hope something happens.
Yeah,
and that's just what it is. No hate to DJ Khaled. His beats are incredible.
No, we the best.
We the best.
All right, next one is Water. Yes, this one almost gave me like Childish Gambino vibes.
Yeah, it's a nice little mellow song, lower energy, but it's like very much like a vibe. Like, you're just chilling, you're relaxing.
The feature on it is Ant Clemens.
Yeah, and Clemens does his thing on this one. Like I said again, like, he really knows how to pick that artist that'll almost add another dimension to a song. And Clemens did his thing.
You know him from before? I've never heard of him.
I've heard of him, but you know what this album really does? It's got a bunch of artists that don't have the biggest names. You know what I mean? Other than Ty Dolla $ign. Like, I think Ty Dolla $ign is probably the most notable feature. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's why I think
there's Pusha T on one of the songs as well.
Yeah, he brought Clips back. The
Clips,
group. Yeah, that's fire too. I like seeing that. Yeah, and Push, yeah. But yeah.
Right.
What we got?
God is.
God is. I already like the vibe. Letting his voice do the work.
Yeah, this one, I think, again, it has those old school sample vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Beginning, and then I'm not too sure about his singing, but yeah, you can definitely tell he's very passionate about what he's singing about in this one.
Yeah, you know, that's kind of the funny thing, like the beautiful, like, he doesn't have a voice like Frank Ocean. Have you ever seen that clip of him trying to sing Bohemian Rhapsody?
No.
At a concert? Oh, bro, it's fucking hilarious. But the thing with him is he doesn't necessarily have the nicest voice, but it's the way that he uses it. And sometimes if you have enough passion, it like translates into what you're doing.
Yeah,
you know?
a bit like Tyler, isn't it? Like, he always tries to sing, but he doesn't really have that voice because it's so raspy, deep voice. But he still does it.
It's like, you know what else I compare it to? You ever seen like a girl and she's like not hot, but she's like weird hot? You know what I'm talking about? It's like this, like, it's like this, like she doesn't have the features that are exactly hot, but something about her is just hot. That's why I feel like these voices are like he doesn't have a beautiful voice, but the way he's singing it is just beautiful. Like, that's love right there. That's fire. Yeah. Next song, baby, hit it.
Next song we got Hands On.
Let's do it.
Another feature called Fred Hammond. Do you know who he is?
No, I don't actually. Maybe I'm unwoke. Maybe I'm not lit like that, but no, I don't. And I think he does his thing on stuff. So let's hear it. Oh yeah, this song was incredible.
Cut out all the lights, see the light.
Oh,
over, see the bright.
Yeah, this is another slower tempo one, more kind of lyrical than the other ones.
Very much so. Yeah.
A bit darker as well. Like, you can, you know, what's that song on Yay? Like, is it Violent Crimes?
Violent Crimes, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit like that, I think.
Yeah,
like
I agree.
Spoken word almost.
And I think that goes so nicely with the beat. The instrumental is insane. I love this one. It just really kind of immerses you into this world that they create for the song. It's like you feel like you're in, like, walking the streets on a very dark and stormy night. Some wild shit's happening all around. Trying to stay alive, like fire.
Struggles through the struggles, and then God helps you out.
God comes through clutch. You start picking up the Bible. You start reading. You've been listening to Kanye. You're good. You're protected.
God is the MVP.
Yo, that's the biggest takeaway from this album. God is the MVP.
All right, next one is the one with the big features of the Clips and Kenny G.
Let's do it.
Use This Gospel.
Use it. Stupendous.
Stupendous Confectionery. I think, yeah, this one again. I think he started the album on a quite a big high energy, and it's kind of like, you know, mellowing down. Do you not think?
Bro, can we talk about something real quick? The
What?
Pusha T and Kanye combo, undefeated. That's an undefeated combo. Through the
Yeah,
years, that has stood the test of time.
yeah. I mean, Daytona was one of my favorite albums of 2018.
Beautiful album. But I'm even talking about Pusha T's verses on some old Kanye songs, like on My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. One of the best guests maybe ever.
Definitely. They're a very good combo. That's yeah. I think they need to do more stuff together.
That'd be crazy. Just like an entire collab album, like Could See Ghost, both Kanye and Push too. Like that'd be sick.
Yeah,
I'd love
like
that.
going back and forth.
Yeah. Insane.
So what do you think of this song?
Love the song. The beat again complements Pusha very well. I don't want to sound like a broken record.
Rocky loves every song.
Bro, Rocky loves every single song. I'm not gonna lie. This album for me right now is gonna sound super reactionary because it just came out. It's up there right now with My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy for me in my personal list. Maybe. Oh, wow. At the end we could go through our Kanye album, just like how we rank them.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, that's gonna take half an hour to discuss.
That's true. Maybe that
we can do it. We can do it in a separate video.
Yeah, I think we'd have to, honestly. Yeah. But this song was perfect. Pusha T and Kanye undefeated. And yeah, it's just I love most of the songs. I can't lie, honestly, because he does everything that he's always done so well. His beats are crisp, bro. They're probably some of the best I've heard from him in a long time too. Ye had good production, but fell short to me with the cadences, I thought, and the lyricism wasn't really there. It had some great bangers, but the vibes were good on Ye. But
yeah, but I haven't found myself going back to Ye that much.
I go back to what songs do I go back to? I go back to the first song, which I thought about killing you. Love that song. Gets a little bit to get into it, but I go back to that one. I go back to Free, Kid Cudi. Yeah, Ghost Town, sorry. Freeze on the other one. And then I also go back to Yikes, I think. Yeah, Yikes. That's a good one too. Yeah, I don't know. For me, it's really tough to hate on the Kanye album because it's very rare that he misses the bar with his lyrics and production. That's why for me, it's going to sound like I love every single song. But for me, the best stretch of songs in this one, Sela, Follow God, and then Close on Sunday. That's the highest tier. And I might even be able to put those in Kanye's all-time discography, like my favorite songs from him all time. Those 3 songs are incredible.
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult just because of the fact that, you know, it's just come out, so I don't want to be too like reactionary in terms of that.
But at the same time, maybe the people need the reactionariness. Maybe they need a little bit of a push towards the greatness that is this album.
Need a little bit of push at T. For me, I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna like go back to the song much. Like, I like the lyricism and, you know, Pusha T on it, but, you know, I don't feel like I'm gonna go back to the song much. But, you know, that's just my initial reaction to it.
The only song I'm not going back to is Every Hour. It's a nice intro for the album in the moment.
Yeah.
But it's not. I'm not gonna be just like bumping Every Hour. Yeah. I think a lot of it also depends on your mood for this album. There's some songs that you're going to want to visit when you're just trying to like chill, be mellow. There's other songs you want to visit when you're like in the car with the gang, just try and get fucking hype. Some crazy ass.
Well, I don't think this is a song that you're going to play with the homies. I don't think. With the boys.
No, I don't know, man, because it's got that dark like kind of vibe. Like it's got like this almost bangerish vibe to it. I don't know. Could be a banger. We'll see. We honestly have to see how people how they stay with the people. Like.
Yeah,
because things evolve usually.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, my first reaction is I don't think I'll be playing this with a mandem, you know, getting hyped up.
Getting turned before you go out.
Yeah, getting
pre-gaming.
All right, shall we get into the final song?
Yes, do it.
The one that annoyed Rocky, the title of the name, Jesus is Lord.
Horrible title. Horrible. You're just giving me mixed feelings. Is Jesus King or is he Lord, bro? What's popping with that?
Confused,
also, makes me think, what's a higher level, Lord or King? I don't know. You're giving me mixed signals, man. Play that shit.
I'm going to at Kanye after this on Twitter.
I'm going to have to talk to him. We need to start a dialogue about this song. Not going to lie.
You just take the wheel.
Take it, baby, take it.
What do you
Great,
think of
great
that?
song. Beautiful, very horny way to end it. So chill. Not my favorite song on the album. I don't think I'll really revisit that one at all, but it's just a nice way to end the album. Just like Every Hour is a nice way to start it. Gets a closure.
Yeah, no, I think it's a good closure to the album in terms of the theme of the album,
Yeah.
like what he's been talking about for the last 9 songs, and just kind of like reiterating that God is the MVP, as we said. That's the
God is
theme of the album. But yeah, as you said, like I don't think I'm gonna be revisiting this song and like replaying it that many times.
Yeah, no, that song's finished.
But like thinking about it now, like the album's kind of like it starts off on such a high that I think it doesn't carry through into the last bottom half of the album.
Yeah.
Like I'm not feeling as strong about it now, like having re-listened to those songs now. Like just the last like 2 or 3 songs, I mean.
So you think that the album's dropped off for you a little bit? Like the energy's not there? What do you think's wrong?
No, it's just like I feel like those last 3 songs are like 7 out of 10 songs are good, and then there's 3 that are like pretty much elite out of the 7. But then there's the last 3 where it's like
You don't like it? So man, I don't know, because Hands On isn't, the production's crazy. He's really good on it. So you just not really like Lyrical Yay, or what is it that's kind of like a deal breaker?
It's just like I like I rate my albums a lot on like replayability, and I don't feel a lot of these
you just
songs.
Don't feel like you go back to it.
Yeah,
I feel that. Yeah, I can understand. For me, I think that they're great. The weakest songs for me, just so that if I have to pick one, I'd probably go with apart from the beginning and the end, because I feel like it's more of an intro and a closure. I'd probably say that Everything We Need isn't that crazy. I'm not gonna go back to that one that much, and maybe Water. I'm not gonna go back to it that much, but
yeah,
we'll see. We'll see how it grows, because you know what I notice oftentimes is the songs that I'm not super hype about in the beginning for an album, I'll find myself skipping them sometimes, and because I'm skipping them, once I get tired of all the other songs, those songs eventually rise up and become my favorite because I haven't listened to them enough because I keep skipping. You know what I mean?
yeah. No, it's like they're almost like a new song when you listen to them. And
Yeah. So we'll see how it grows.
Yeah. So shall we give our final vibe and lyrical ratings then?
Yeah. The vibe meter, I'm gonna put the vibes at about I'm gonna throw an 85 at the vibes, because
85 out of 100.
Out of 100, yeah, 85 out of 100, because it gives me a little bit of mixed feelings, and it's just like it depends on what kind of vibe. If you want that like solo gloomy mood vibe, that's fire, but it's not like a vibe for like chilling with the homies or like anything like that. Like it's more of a personal vibe,
Yeah, so I'll give it, for vibrating, I'm giving it a 75 for now. Just because of that last half, or the last 3 songs, as I said, like I don't feel like I'll be replaying those that much. And but the rest of the album, especially the beginning, as we said, is like such a high. Like if it was how he made the last albums, he made them 7 songs, and if you made this 7 songs, I think this would be like 85, 90 for me.
Damn. Okay, I feel that.
What about lyrical?
Lyrical. I'm going to give the lyrics about a 95. I'm going to judge the lyrics mainly on the content of what he's talking about. He sticks to the theme, which is an amazing thing to see, because I feel like themed albums are really hard to do these days. He keeps me engaged the entire time with what he's talking about. Yeah. He's switching up the cadences based on what he's saying. Like he's not just keeping it monotone for the most part. And yeah, I mean, he wanted to do this holy themed album, and he stuck with it. He uses plenty of religious imagery. His wordplay is great sometimes. His analogies are terrific. I love the Chick-fil-A song. People are gonna clown that shit, but that shit's fire. You gotta keep it. Gotta get the kids to get into it too, and I feel like that's like for the younger generation too.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I see your reasoning. I agree. So just to reiterate, so you gave it a horny meter 100 out of 100.
Oh, fucking horny as hell.
Then vibrating, you gave it 85 out of 100.
Yes, sir.
And then lyrical, you gave it what?
95 Oh my God, what'd I give it?
90. Yeah, you gave it 90.
No, I thought I gave it like a 95.
Oh, 95. Okay. So yeah. So overall, it seems like, pretty much 90 averaging out like 90 out of 100.
Nah, because guess what? The horny meters are X Factor.
Mm-hmm.
Big bring up. The album for me is at like a 97 out of 100.
Oh, okay. Nice.
The horniness overdoes everything else. Because you know what I mean with the horniness as an X Factor? It's that like there's certain things that albums don't have to do perfectly to still get you. This album, for me, keeps me engaged the entire time. The lyrics don't have to be on point for every single song. All that matters is that I'm fucking with what you're saying.
Literally.
Dang, that's horny. That's how we gauge the horny meter. Are you fucking with the artist? Are you fucking with what they're saying? Then that's a horny ass album. But yeah, what do you think? Well, let's get your opinion on that one.
Yeah, so for horniness, I think I gave it 85.
Yeah.
For vibes, I'm giving it 75. And then for lyrical, I'm giving it 85. So yeah, so pretty similar to yours, but probably averaging around 80 more than 97. But
that's
it's because I've only listened to it once. You had a bit more time than me. You had like 2 or 3 listens to him.
You know what? Yeah, and I think so. That's first impressions for both of us. It's still pretty relatively young to us. It could either go up or down. I also think it's important to realize that we don't really have that much experience with like gospel music these days. No. Like our generation is kind of.
This is the first ever time I've listened to gospel.
Yeah, so I think it might take some time for our ears to get used to it too, because it's new. He's pushing the envelope with this one again, just like he did with Yeezus. I think this could be a culture shift. I think you're going to see a lot more religious themes in people's songs too.
Yeah.
Hot take. That's facts.
Well, I mean, I think Kendrick kind of does similar things. Like in the last few albums, he's kind of integrating that kind of Afro-American culture with the the jazz features and things like that. So yeah, I think similar to that in terms of pushing the envelope, I think. But let us know in the comments below, guys. Like, what do you guys think? Do you agree with Rocky or do you agree with Uncle Sharma? Is this a horny ass album or you more around 80?
Horny album, bro.
Yeah, if you enjoyed our content, guys, we've made a playlist on Spotify for me and then on Apple Music for Rocky because he's a bum on Apple Music.
Hey, I'm holding it down for the Apple Music peeps. Like we're really out here. We will not be forgotten. Just because you bums get that like end of the year wrap up shit, and we don't get that, doesn't mean you guys are any better than us. All right, we're out here chilling with our Apple Watches, with our iPhones. This is not sponsored, but Apple, if you want to hit me up after the show, I got time. We can talk about it. It'd be a big fee because Rocky doesn't just give handouts, but we out here.
Yeah, we out here. We're willing to listen. Oh, he's got the glasses back out.
Sign me up on music.
Both me and Rocky picked 10 songs each, 20 songs in total from Kanye West over the years.
I'm just fucking around. I'm just messing. Sharma is a man of culture, just as am I. So we both picked some of Kanye's best, and we also tried to refrain from picking like radio songs. You know what I mean? We tried to keep it kind of low key, and also don't go skipping around. Don't go shuffling this playlist. We worked really hard. That shit's in order. Listen to it the way it's meant to be played. We swear to God.
We thought about the structure and the order of the songs and the way that it would shift into the next song. So don't put it on shuffle.
Don't fuck with us, baby. We spent a lot of time on that shit.
Exactly. We'll leave the link to the playlist in the description below. So make sure to check it out and let us know.
Yeah, I've always wanted to say this. Wait, can I do it? Can I do it real quick?
Yeah.
In the description below.
We'll leave our we're leaving our Instagram and Twitter handles down below. So if you want to hear more horny content from Rocky or more sense from Uncle Sharma.
The horniest content, baby. The horniest.
Make sure to follow us and then leave us your feedback as well because episode 1, we're looking forward to your feedback to improve, but we might not listen to you anyway.
Yeah, we probably don't give a fuck about what you... No, I'm just kidding. We got love for the fans. Rocky Bobby is a man of God now. Please do not DM him nudes. Please do not.
You can DM them to me.
Bobby.
You can forward them to me.
Send all that shit to Uncle Sharma, all right? Rocky Bobby doesn't want any of those things. He doesn't want to sign anything. Does he want to sign your tits? No. Rocky Bobby's a man of God. The only thing that he loves now is the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ himself. Thank you, everyone.
A changed man, indeed.
Changed, reformed.
But yeah, thank you everyone for watching our first ever episode. Hope you enjoyed. Please leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed. That was ShiSha and Raks episode 1.
Yeah.